Hi, so I'm finally on my own, in my own room for the night, and I haven't really had the opportunity to give a real update of what I've been up to. So I thought I'd just take the time because I think that all my video diaries are a bit like, so I'm here, and I've done this, and I'm going there, and I've just met this person, and they were a bit mental, and now I'm going there. So it's not very entertaining to watch, and it doesn't really give you like an impression of how I feel on the trip. So I think that's the point of this video diary entry, is to give you my feelings really, and they're a bit mixed really. Certainly the beginning I was just like absolutely loving it, just complete and total happiness, you know, like I reached my peak. It's just like, when is this happiness gonna stop? Just constant good things happening with people all the time, with girls, flirting, just perfect. Marbella was a real letdown, and I didn't meet anyone of interest there really. It was a real disappointment, and I just, I've kind of been sleeping a bit rough there since then. And Gibraltar was a bit shitty because I didn't really meet anyone hugely interesting, or when I say anyone hugely interesting, I mean girls. Uh, and well, just really expensive, massively expensive. I spent probably at €80, just over 2 days, and that's loads. Um, so yeah, it's great to just have a place to sit down now and just, just do nothing. The philosophy of do nothing, the Buddhist philosophy, taught to me by Simon Amstel, do nothing. But yeah, I'm really happy actually that I'm gonna go and buy myself a new bag, and I'm gonna spend €100. I know it's a lot of money, but fuck it, I need a new bag so bad. This one is a piece of shit. It's been the bane of my life. I'm gonna chuck away a load of stuff. I think I'm gonna chuck away my pants. I don't know, maybe my tent, maybe my sleeping bag. Nah, there are things which are really important, and then it's just like things that you know you could carry, like if you basically camping gear. Camping gear for some people will be like their special stuff, like to save money they're going to bring camping gear, and that's why they're bringing loads of stuff more than other people, like their special items. But I've already got my special items, which are my massive fucking heavy slackline. So I've got two extra heavy things to bring along on this trip. But yeah, it's kind of making me think, well, I have to choose one or the other, and I know the slackline will win. So if I was to just say, fuck it, I'm staying in hostels from now on, then that would mean throwing away my sleeping bag, my sleeping mat, my pots and pans, my stove, my tent, that might be it, but like, they're 5 massive things. I would just be so much lighter for it. But wasting a lot of money, considering how much money they cost. I think I'm thinking about money too much this holiday. You know, it's not. It's like restricting me from enjoying myself. Well, the thing is, I've got no problem with spending money, loads of money, on something, like a big thing. Like if I come across paragliding, just because I was randomly walking in the mountains and I meet this crazy French guy or something, and he's a paraglider for Quebec or something, and he's like, yeah man, you can come and do it, and yeah, I'd blow €150 straight away, like that's the kind of thing that I would have, I wouldn't regret spending. It's money, but it's different to spending €10 on a meal, or €30 just to sleep somewhere, or €10 to go into a club. It's like completely opposite ends of the spectrum. But yeah, I'm kind of a bit worn down. I mean, the last few days I was actually quite ill. In Marbella, I was still like a bit ill. It was quite hard to deal with. Just being mucousy and stuff, and it wasn't lovely. but you know, I've had quite a few good things happen. Like going to El Chorro, going on the Camino del Rey was really such an experience. Just going like after 10 minutes. Hey, crazy Danish guy, let's go to the mountains. This crazy Danish guy that I met in the hostel, who was just like, he walked in to the hostel, he checked in, and then 2 minutes later he walks over to a big group of people and he's like, hey, anybody would like some beer? I'm going to the shop. And just like from that moment on, I knew. Actually, it wasn't from that moment. From that moment, I thought he was just like a friendly guy. And then this other British guy, this guy from Newcastle, he was like, yeah, man, some interesting people here. That Danish guy, he's weird, yeah. Like, I was like, why? Why do you think that? Why is he? He's like, you can just tell. He's just putting on persona and bravado, and like, yeah, just how like hyped he is to smoke weed and stuff. And I was like, he must be an interesting character. Not that I smoked any weed with him, but I was going on about it quite a bit. But yeah, that was great. You know, just after 10 minutes, we decided. I was like, do you want to go to the mountains? I was like, I have 3 options. I could go to Granada, to Marbella, or to the mountains. And he was like, let's go to the mountains, man. Let's go. So we just went, let's get some fucking pushy in the mountains. It was so funny. And yeah, in fucking Malaga was great, you know. We got like a hand job off a girl on the stairs in the, not that she finished or anything, but we were just wandering around the stairs of the hostels looking for spare rooms and stuff like that where we could have sex, and we couldn't find anything. And I got off with like 3 girls on the same night, and one of them I brought back to the hostel, shagged her in the bathroom, and then we both went back to the club, and nobody was any the wiser. It was quite funny, and yeah, that was great. Malaga was great. Kind of wish I stayed there, but you know, it's good to move on as well. It's good to like, so if I was still there now, I'd be like, well, fucking hell, I need to actually do something rather than staying in the same hostel all my life. But yeah, it's been an expensive last 4 days, I think. But now I'm back in Spain, out of Gibraltar, which I'm glad to be. I'm gonna go to Decathlon, get my bag, have like get a clean slate, as it were. What is it? It's not get a clean. It's not find a clean slate or make a clean slate or get a clean slate. Anyway, just start afresh, start anew. And yeah, it's good.